Hello. Let's try that again. Hello and welcome back to the YouTube channel where this is going to be the last video for 2023. So I hope everyone has had a good Christmas uh, or whatever it is you celebrate. I hope that everyone has a good new year and that we have much more amazing music to look forward to in the year to come. So, with those pleasantries out the way, today we are here to do the dual EP review Face Yourself special, which I kind of alluded to in the best EPs of 2023 video that came out last week. So, a little bit of, I haven't looked too much into the background of Face Yourself because I kind of generally tend to do that when an album review comes out. Pardon me. So I don't want to do that now whilst they're dropping EPs and still forming a repertoire for themselves, I guess. I'm not really sure where I was going with that. But hopefully if they drop an album in the near future, I will go delving into their backstory and working out, like where they're from, and stuff like that. But here we have two of their three EPs that they dropped in 2023, with the choices being self-titled, which is the this is a spoiler if you haven't seen my best of EP list. This was actually my number one ranked EP for 2023. And then Death Reflections, which is the EP that just missed out being in my top 5 as well. So, yeah. Very solid year for these guys. So track number 1, we have Hypothermia, which is 3 minutes and 23 seconds long, featuring Christian Roach of Diamonds to Dust. So this band stormed 2023 with 3 killer EPs, as I mentioned, and the vocalist, I think her name is pronounced Yasmin. It could be Yasmin, I'm not sure. Absolutely insanely talented at her craft, whilst the band absolutely crushes it behind her. This was like their debut track, I think, and the style is just super solid, super cohesive. They feel like they've already been a band for many, many years because of how well they work together. Sound-wise, the guitars just flow so effortlessly. The drums are just pounding and incredibly well done. The feature was ideal. It was grimy and down-tempo and used to sign off the track, so it gave everyone from the band enough time to shine, and then the feature time to do their thing as well. So, track 2, we have Shadow Self, which features the vocalist of Cognitive. And this is 3 minutes and 28 seconds long, so just shy of 3.5. Track 2 is a showcase of gnarly highs, which Yasmin is like the fucking master of. Especially at a fast pace as well. Like, it's almost like high screamed rap in some points. It is incredible. There's some male backing vocals of like a more guttural format here behind the highs as well, which adds a nice little bit of spice and depth to the vocals. Again, the drum work and the guitars are full force here, and the song flows like heavy butter. And the feature, again, to end off the track was a great job. And the dude's highs at some points matched Yasmin's as well. So that was very cool. Moving on to track 3, we have Red, which is 3 minutes and 43 seconds. This is arguably my favourite track of all 15 songs they've dropped in 2023. It's heavy, it's got killer guitar solo, it's got banging drums, and the vocals just storm over it all, apart from the solo, obviously, making you just stank face throughout. Like, it's an actual eargasm with, like, this little bit of haunting melodic, like, sung stuff towards the end. I'm not really sure how to word it, but it's kind of like not full in the mix. Like, it's kind of like pushed back in the layers, it sounds like, and it's like just like haunting melody, just like to sign off with. It was very, very good. Track 4, we have their song Equivalent Exchange, which is about 3 minutes and 47 seconds, I think, featuring Obsidian. And this is insanely good vocals again, carrying on, of course. The pace here is blistering and fast. The crushing guitars with siren-esque squeals, choppy drums with a deep bass line here and there that you can hear just about. The feature is really cool as shit too, honestly, and the song ends off with like this just gnarly section. It was, again, really good. Apologies. So to round off the self-titled EP, we have the 5th and final song. I'm not sure how you say this. I think it's Grossbegar? I'm not sure. I can barely speak English, and this is just an amalgamation of letters, honestly, to me. This is just 1 minute long, and it is just an insanely long as fuck, gnarly, nasty breakdown that melts your face off, and I love it. Especially the call out of "fuck around and find out" just goes so goddamn hard. And as always with EPs, we don't do a best or like top 4. We do we rank the 5 songs or whatever it is in order of favorite to least. So 1, Red. 2, Hypothermia. 3, Grossbegar. 4, Equivalent Exchange. 5, Shadow Self. And this isn't to take away from anything. Like, each song is fucking incredible, and I would give it number 1 if I could. But I have to be objective. I have to put them in order of the ones that I enjoyed the most. So that is what we do. And moving on, we have the second EP, Death Reflections. Track 1, we start off with Die For Less, which is just under 1 minute and 10 seconds. This song is absolutely just fucks so hard. The start line is delivered with conviction. There's like some orchestral elements being added in, giving a new depth to the already deep soundscape that Face Yourself has. And again, Yasmin really goes hard here. Her vocals are incredible as always. The rest of the band really shine as well. For a short song, everything that you would expect kind of is there. And yeah, one of my favourites. Again, probably Red, then that, I'd say, in their top 15. Or if I was listing like my top songs. Track 2, we have the title track sort of thing, Death Reflection, featuring Funeral Wake, which is 3 minutes and 4 seconds. As always, the pace that you kind of come to expect from a Face Yourself EP keeps up here with another fiery track. The drums pound along, the guitar work is superb, as is the norm, you know, for this band. The vocals are high and then low, with crisp and intense as fuck sections. The feature is very solid. I do think it would be hard for this band to even write a good song at this point. Like, they've dropped 15 fucking bangers in 1 year. Just absolutely incredible. Track 3, we move on to Spineless, featuring Monument of a Memory, which is I think this is like 3 minutes and 7 seconds, and this is just a beauty of a goddamn track. It's got lows, highs, gurgles, insane drums and guitars, and I love the feature which really helped me discover Monument of a Memory this year as well. I checked out one of their, I think, newest albums, and they have an incredible sound as well. So pairing them with Face Yourself definitely was a good choice here. And the guitars in the feature portion were just goddamn sexual, honestly. There's no other word for it. Like, yeah. If you're a guitar person, this is the sort of guitar work that would make you fucking horny. Track 4, we have Unhinged, which is what that fucking comment just was. This is 3.5 minutes long, or just thereover. Once again, the guitars here absolutely fuck around. The drums slam hard and fast. Yasmin's vocals are intense, and the dude who's doing the backing vocals again are fucking solid. And it, like I said, it just adds this extra layer, this extra bit of depth and personality, I guess, to the songs. Like, it's just goddamn so good. Like, because when it's just Yasmin's vocals on their own, it's like this one long fucking fast high, like chopping it up, like almost like machine gun fire vocals, which is fucking gnarly. But then like just having this male vocal in the back, sorry, I had to click my neck there, I was getting a bit of pain in here. Yeah, this male vocal in the back, kind of like just putting a little bit of emphasis on certain parts of the lines that she's firing off, definitely helps build a bit more structure to a song, in my opinion. And I kind of like that they fucked around with that on this second EP, and are kind of getting a bit more experimental with what adds flavour to a track and what they could do with using a bit more of. Track 5 is Dead to Me featuring Jinx, and this is again 3 minutes and like 20 seconds long. It opens with some Korn-esque, you know, like sort of scatting, but in like a more high pitch register, with some gutturals here and there over like these twangy, glitchy guitars. The drums still go hard as fuck. There's a lot of incredible techniques used here in this one, and perfectly put out on display. But they then transition to like this more slower, kind of like almost trap metal-esque beat with highs wrapped over it, which I think might be the featured Jinx. Then it goes into like this hardcore style vocal, which is kind of insane. And again, the guitars here still absolutely fucking go hard throughout. So, the top 5. Dead to Me, Die for Less, Spineless, Unhinged, Death Reflection. But the only reason Dead to Me beat Die for Less is because Die for Less is such a short track. If Die for Less was 2 minutes long and we just had a little bit more of it, it definitely would have been number 1. But, you know, that's not to take away from it at all. It is a great track. So yeah, that has been the Face Yourself EP review special. So like I said, that is it for the 2023 videos, and I believe, if I just check my notes here, in the new year we will be picking it up with, yes, the album review, which is going to be Villain of the Stories Divided. So that'll be an interesting one. So make sure to look around for that. On the 12th, I think it is. Yeah, remember, stay safe out there, my friends. Goodbye.